You are watching the SCAC YouTube channel, and joining us today from San Antonio, Texas, it is the SCAC Women's Basketball Player of the Week, junior guard Hannah Coley from the Trinity University Women's Basketball Team. And Hannah, first of all, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Hannah, we'll start with this. You went into your final home weekend at the beginning of February, so a little bit of an early senior day, but you went into senior day this last weekend against Dallas and Colorado. You started the second stretch of games against conference opponents. Take me through the week of practice, take me through preparations, and what you guys wanted to accomplish going into this final home weekend.
Yeah, so it was kind of a weird situation playing Dallas and Colorado in back-to-back weekends, but it was kind of nice for preparation because we had just played them. We kind of knew what to expect, knew the adjustments that we needed to make. And then it was a big weekend, obviously, and it was also our pink game on Friday. So there was a lot going on, and there was a lot of other things we were kind of focused on, but we were able to come out and play hard both games and get two big wins.
Big wins indeed, two blowout wins, including 113 points against Colorado, which is the most points scored in a conference game in regulation. So you guys really came out and got it done. You yourself, 18.5 points per game, 5.5 assists a game, 62% from the field, 55% from behind the arc. I could keep going. Only one turnover on the weekend. Efficiency was the key. You had a great weekend. How were you able to be so successful and so efficient? What was it that caused all the success?
Yeah, well, I definitely think that when our team shares the ball like we're capable of, it really shows in everyone's numbers. I think we averaged 20 assists per game on the weekend, and when you share the ball like that, like you're going to get open shots, and it's just a matter of making open shots, which is something that, while it sounds kind of easy, we work on it every day, just getting as many shots up as we can and putting them in.
Hannah, tell me, as the home season comes to an end, you now get to play the rest of your conference games on the road, which obviously seeing everybody for a second time and seeing them on the road is no easy task. First, tell me a little bit, though, about your team's confidence right now, playing really good basketball right now, and then tell me what this team's going to have to do to come away successful in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, it was really good to break out this weekend shooting the ball. I think we made 16 threes against Colorado, and we'd kind of struggled as of late shooting, just like not putting the open shots in. But now that, we made a few, we're feeling pretty good. We know that we're capable of those kind of games, or we feel that we're capable of that every night. And so we just have to continue to stay in rhythm. And we really relish the challenge of being on the road. It's always fun being around your teammates literally all day. We have a couple of long bus rides coming up, but those are always fun. So we're really excited about the rest of the conference season.
Okay, Hannah, I gotta ask now. Are you a big fan of the NBA? Do you keep up with the NBA a good bit?
I do.
Okay, so you've heard of the term the Big Three, I'm sure. Whether it be the Spurs Big Three, the former Celtics Big Three, which most are in Brooklyn now, and of course the Heat Big Three. Well, we've kind of come. We've been aware that apparently San Antonio, the Trinity University Tigers, have a Big Three of their own between yourself, Murphy Burns, and Anicia Richardson, who are 2, 3, and 4 right now in the conference in scoring. So, okay, the first thing I got to ask is, between those Big Threes I mentioned, which Big Three is your favorite?
Well, I think you have to go with the Heat because they're the most successful.
The most?
But I really enjoyed Boston in their heyday a couple years ago. But yeah, I think we would all aspire to the Heat's success.
Okay, so we're talking about the Heat. So you're talking LeBron, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh. Mm-hmm. So you look at those three. So tell me who Anicia Richardson, Hannah Coley, and Murphy Burns resemble of the Heat Big Three. If you have to pair them up, who is who?
Well, obviously, that's tough. I would say Nisi's probably Chris Bosh, even though I think she's better than he is, relative.
Well, obviously, we know this.
And then I would say, I think on any given night, Murphy and I could flip-flop between LeBron and D-Wade. But I'll go with me being D-Wade since we had the same number.
Yeah, the threes make sense.
But then I think maybe a more direct comparison would be with the Celtics, with KG being Nisi, and then Murphy can be Ray Allen, and then I'll be Paul Pierce.
So you're the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Murphy, Hannah, we were just talking about Murphy. Hannah, we appreciate you taking the time and talking with us and having a little fun. 1/3 of the big three in Trinity joining us, and Hannah Coley, the SCAC Women's Basketball Player of the Week. Thank you again for joining us. Congratulations on the honor, and good luck to your team the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
The Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference, a conference of good sports.